Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Jose with generatingentrepreneurs.com. I know how incredibly wonderful it feels to have those days where you're just accomplishing things and everything is going your way, feeling wonderful about yourself. You're doing all the little steps, everything is kind of going right. But then there's also those days where things aren't moving so well. And I've had days where I just feel like I don't even want to continue my projects anymore. And it feels like it derails you, on those times where you can have 10 days of straight progress and then one day of a bad failure. And it could just be something where you just feel like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Or it could be something of a financial situation. You could have gotten yourself into a pickle. Whatever the situation is, we need to remember that we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves. As we go through our projects or as we go through our inventions, our businesses, our weight loss, whatever it is, it's those strides to personal progress that we are all looking for. And there are going to be bumps in the roads. We can't expect everything to just work out perfectly. We might set a good plan. We might have everything structured out perfectly. We might even try to write down every failure that could possibly happen. But life will throw anything and everything at you, when it can. And that's the part of getting strong and growing. It's going to be difficult for anybody going in a situation where you hit failures in your progress. It's normal. And when that happens, don't beat yourself up. Yeah, it's something to realize that it's important, and don't just neglect it and make it seem like it's not a big deal, but learn from it. Take it as an experience where you could say, yeah, this is not progress that I want at the moment, but what can I experience from this that's positive? What can I take from this that can help me for the next time? Or what could I build from this as far as like something I can learn from? Because through the failures that we have and through those times of breaking down, that's one of the best teachers we have. And we can't beat ourselves up for those failures, and we have to learn to accept that as part of success. So I have to remind you guys today, it's very, very, very important that structure a new way of thinking. When you start hitting these bumps in the roads, or when whatever you're facing gets extremely difficult, it might just be a way of letting you know, hey, you need a second to just relax and take some time for you, because you don't want to get overwhelmed with your projects or with your weight loss or with whatever you're doing to where you feel like you need a break permanently. And it happens really easy, especially when you're too hard on yourself. You set your expectations really high, and sometimes you don't achieve those goals. And especially for weight loss, you could have a week where you're doing everything perfect. You're in the gym, you're eating right, drinking water. You're doing everything right. And you go hit the scale at the end of the week and you didn't lose anything. That's common. And I see people get pissed off about it. And so they think they need to do something harder next time or push it even more. But sometimes it's just a period where, especially with weight loss, your body has to adjust. We go through these levels of changing our eating, drinking water, exercising, all these things. It's taking some time to adjust and adapt to these changes. And so it's just like life. You're going to have these moments, like I said, where you're going to fail, and you're going to have miserable failures where you feel like, this is it. This is the last chance I ever have with my business or with my weight loss or anything. Once this happens, I'll never go back. But as long as you're here, as long as you're alive, and you can consciously make a decision, you can always have another chance. You can always go back, correct your mistakes, but again, learn from them, so that way you can limit your mistakes in the future. Take it easy on yourself, guys. Make sure that you remember that this is life, and this is your life that's supposed to be good, and it's a learning process. Don't beat yourself up, but learn from things that make you feel uncomfortable. And so the next time you face them, it's not going to be something of fear or anger or feeling like you don't know what to do. You're going to have a better idea on how to feel like you can take hold of the situation. You can keep your emotions in check. You can feel better the situation. You can either ask for help. You can get through it by yourself. It's all about making progress. And even through our failures, if you just take the time and see what you can do positively out of these failures, you can learn a lot of things that even might be able to help someone else get through theirs when they're in the situation where they don't know what to do. So I hope you guys like this video, guys. I'm Jose with generatingentrepreneurs.com. Share this video, like, subscribe, and don't forget, if you have any questions, just shoot me a comment. You guys have a good evening, and thanks for watching.